Welcome back. So, today, what are we doing? Remember I said in the last video that we can do some things to the front of the car, in front of the 335, that could make it look a little bit better. We clean it up a little bit more. Like, we have these nicely dark on the inside headlights that I got from eBay. So, I was looking at it and I was just like, hold on a second. I see that my fog lights are kind of, faded out right here and they don't match the headlights. So what we're gonna do today is install these smoked fog lights. Don't worry guys, do not worry. It's not going to throw a code. These are not LED or, they're just OEM replacement, but they have that smoke look, just like the headlights. So let's get to work and put these in, take a good look at it, and then we'll head out. So if you look closely, you can see one bolt right there, one bolt on the top, and there's another one on the opposite side. So we'll just disconnect the light and pop that one in, from those 3 screws. It is fairly easy to get out, so I'm going to disconnect this bulb. And then try to find that last bolt so we can get it out. This guys, it just pops right out. Now, this can be cleaned, but I just kind of wanted the dark inside to match the headlights, so you really can't just clean this up, but it just pops right out after you remove those 3 screws. And we're just gonna pop this one right back in there. Okay. It's just gonna go right in there like so. Well, let's make sure we don't break anything. Let me get my other hand in there. There we go. Nice. And we can finally peel off that sticker. You know how it is with these stickers. Grant me the power to peel the sticker. Yeah, much better. I think it looks much better. Yeah. I would prefer this not be, but hey, it matches, it works. So let's finish screwing these 3 screws and move on to the other side. I like it. What do you guys think? I like it. If I can find, you know what? Let's leave it that way, because then it'll be black all the way across like we made the grill. I actually bought a different grill to put in there, one that fits. So it was just be black all the way down and right here with this grill up top. So nice. Let me put this wheel back on, zip tie my bumper back up, and let's move on to the next side. Okay, so now the one on this side is a little bit different because the oil cooler is sitting right over the top of one of the bolts. I know, right? Diabolical. But Use yourselves one of these. This is like, I think, a 5/16. Get it in there. Stubby too. So I'm gonna get this out of the way. All right. Check that out. We're gonna get a better look when we get outside. That looks pretty fire. That looks pretty fire. My paint is coming off of this one, but that's all right. We'll clean it up. Let's head out. All right, guys, we're back, but we're not in the E90 like I planned because, well, I had a small unfortunate accident with the E90, and I've been driving that car everywhere too. So let me explain to you guys what happened with the E90, and so that, you know, if something happens or you installed something, like, you know, I can help you out. So the radiator hose, if you guys know about the E92, the radiator hose, the one that goes from the radiator straight into the oil filter housing gasket. I mean, not gasket, the oil filter housing. That hose, I don't know how it started to touch the alternator belt, you know, alternator serpentine belt, but it did. So it eventually just chewed through the hose, and coolant just went everywhere. So we're not back in the E92 just yet. All right, so I was thinking to myself, like, how am I gonna get this car out of here? I need to. It was parked pretty close to home, and I was thinking to myself, how am I gonna get this car out of here? It's in a, you know, at least my son, after he called me and told me that the car was down, and I was like, what down? Like, what could be the problem? Like, what's the problem with the E90 right now? My craftsmanship is impeccable, but that wasn't the case. So I was like, how am I gonna get this car out of here? I finally go see the car and find out that the radiator hose has been chewed up on the bottom side by the alternator belt, right? So I'm like, how am I gonna get this car out of here? At first I was planning on calling the tow truck, but then I was like, nah, I'm not calling the tow truck. Let me grab some tape, whatever kind of tape, heavy duty tape, take it down there, tape it up, and drive it back home. So that's what I did. Went and found some black electrical tape, taped it all around, and then filled it back up. Didn't bleed it, anything, and just put it back in the driveway at home. So that's just to, you know, let you guys know that, you know, check your radiator hose, make sure it's not close to the, you know, alternator where the serpentine belt is running, because it'll chew through, it'll chew through that too. So just gotta let you guys know, you know, give you something to look out for. But you know, your boy's on it. I already got, like, you know, the pieces for it. So we're gonna get in the driveway and take care of that. Also, there's also a leak happening with the you know, an oil leak, but I think it's coming from the oil level sensor. So we're gonna take care of that too. So yeah, man.
guys, we had a chance to link up with one of the boys running around out here. They're all up and down tri-state area. But the E92 335, we have like the fog lights that are on it are not the ones that I wanted. I didn't want the whole lens just, you know, covered, smoked, you know. I wanted it clear, but the inside smoked. So I'll ride around with these for a little while, and then I'll change those to the ones that the inside is kind of smoked, because I wanted to match the headlights. So I'm gonna end the video here. But guys, you know what it is. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.